Do you love old cars and trucks? Join us on Bring 'em Back to Life, where we search the salvage yards and backyards of America to find that gold mine of a parts car or that restorable gem in the rough. Come with us down memory lane as we elevate the status of our salvage yards to outdoor museums of automotive history.
And we've got a new guest with a business here in Cut Bank. And tell us your name, sir, and what your business is.
I'm Shane Hegle, and I operate an automobile repair shop and a wrecking yard and salvage yard. We've been in business since '43. My dad started it. We moved into this facility here in '78 from a little town called Keevan. We've been here ever since. We do repairs, we sell old cars, we restore old cars, we do everything that we can with the old car business that's available. I have another yard that's quite full of stuff, and if you can see around here that this is quite my collection of stuff that I've picked up and put around the country and brought home and organized. We have a Cape Water buffalo up there on the wall that was quite a story, and there's another one over there in that box. And then these are some of the old oil signs and the old car signs, and just different signs we picked up. The Whitlash Oil Company, them well signs that are up there, both them wells are still in operating condition today. They're owned by a different oil company other than Shell, but they're both in, the wells are still pumping and producing. And then the Point Drive-In, that was a restaurant here in town. If you can zoom in on the little menu down there, you can see the prices of it. And then the Diamond T sign up there, that's the truck.
Right.
That's a real rare sign.
And you said the Norwalk sign was from Ohio?
Yeah, Norwalk, Ohio. We just went to the Pontiac Nationals down there last year. We were gone for 34 days in one trip, towing a trailer. Pontiac a 61 Bonneville Super Duty in it.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful car.
So that's one of your collector cars?
Yeah. I'm into 50 Mercuries. My buddy has the 61 Pontiac Super Duty.
Oh.
And Dave up in his building up there's got a whole bunch. That's where my Mercs are at. We get a chance, we'll have to swing in there and look at our better stuff.
And then, of course, I spotted that one, Hudson Built Cars Authorized Service. We have two 51 Hornets. Okay, where are we going to go next?
Well, we'll move on down the road here. We'll go on down to my other yard. I'm a collector of old bikes and old trikes. You'll be quite impressed. I was married once upon a time, and we had a house full of antiques, and I couldn't go anywhere without stubbing my toe. Well, the marriage didn't work out, and the antiques went with the ex, and I quit stubbing my toes, so I quit filling my house up. I got a house that's pretty empty, but I filled the whole yard up. It's 12, 13 hours and a day and a half to mow my yard, and when you drive down there, you'll see why. It's 1957 Lincoln Astoria, the purple on that.
Yes.
And how many vehicles do you have out here? You said over 500?
Yeah, I think it's probably close to 500. Bought that
A 53 Pontiac hearse.
Yep.
Yep.
from red leather. It's just beautiful. They got it. Dash is all complete. The key's still in the ignition.
Right.
And you can see in here is roughly someplace where they must have added the metal to it to give it the height to bring the roof up, and then the swirls are still on it.
Right.
It's somewhere in here. And then if you check out the tailgate, it's literally, there's no rust in the bottoms of it. I believe it still opens and closes. It's like new.
It's really nice. What a great little novelty. There are people that look for hearses.
Oh yeah. This side's still got the original hubcaps. Here is your buddy's seat you got to ride in with your dad when you finally went. Your last friend got to ride with you.
That's right.
But it's a pretty complete old car.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, right to the barnet on both sides.
That's a 66.
66. It was definitely somebody's project.
I got the hood, but he had it together and he took it apart. And here's the motor, the trunk's in the deal. There's what's left. He put all the motor in the trunk.
For all you viewers at home, this is nice. It's like I get a day off here. I get two guys wrenching. I get to sit back and relax. Parts being a body guy, you don't gotta get your hands dirty. There it is. 156 distributor. Still turning.
Good. Another good sign.
Yes. Want to get a shot of that oil cap? Pretty unique. Oil your distributor bearings.
Don't do that anymore.
No, you don't do. Things looking pretty fair for the most part. Yeah. Yep. I'll start working these intake bolts, see what happens. Got to get to the pistons, and
Oh, right.
lifters are probably seized in the block, and their pistons seized in the bores.
Yeah, we don't
It's
need
the only
to.
way to get in.
We don't need to disassemble every piece. We want to keep as much together as we can right now, because we're just going to look in there. So we leave the carburetor and the intake and the coil, all that stuff come off in
Right as a piece.
at
yeah,
one unit.
Yep.
Then we'll get to see down in the valley.
Yep.
That way there we just unhook the temperature gauge, the linkage to the carburetor from the firewall, and all that stuff will come off in one piece.
It's amazing for all you people at home. This was a power pack, which was what, Dennis, 190 horsepower?
Probably.
The best part is your fuel feed line here is about the same diameter as your brake line on a new passenger vehicle as of today. And it's a 3/8, it's about a 5/16 fuel line. It's amazing how technology's advanced itself over the years.
Yeah, we need to work with it. Maybe an extension.
Might as well just keep going, get these. I want to get the intake bolts out and breaker loose. And then we're looking inside. Any history on the engine, Dennis?
Very little.
Okay.
Don't know anything except what's on the odometer.
Okay.
I can tell you it ran at one point in time, it's like.
Well, it was running in 1980 when
Okay.
the last sticker was put on the license plate. And whatever happened after that.
That one was come with the wrecker place when he bought it.
So when your dad had the wrecker business in, where was it in Montana?
Kevin, Montana.
Kevin,
Spelled
Montana.
like Kevin, K-E-V-I-N.
That was your dad's first wrecker?
Yep. I hauled a lot of cars with that when I was 10 years old.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah?
man. And then these are mostly just old pickups. I sell complete, I sell parts, and I sell fenders.
Now that GMC right there is fairly complete. It's just got
Yep.
broken glass, that the bumper's gone, but they were all the same. What would you sell that one for?
That truck right there, I had asked $750 for it.
Uh-huh. So that's the 3-window version.
Yep. Yep. No, it's got the 5-window cab.
Oh yes, now that I step to the side, it is. It's a
Yes.
5-window.
It is a 5-window cab.
I was looking straight in. I couldn't see. Yeah,
And there's another 5-window cab right up in there.
with the yellow top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they're the ones that you can buy the kit for and put them right on an S10 or S15.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And here's a 56 or 5, the black and white one.
Yeah.
Looks like the chassis might have been sold or something, or is it sitting on the...
Yeah, it might be just...
Yep, it's a 55. That was a 4-wheel drive. It had a K in it. Or was it? No. It was...
Well, weren't these done when they changed them over? They, like, Novco? Wasn't that who put the 4-wheel drives underneath them? There's another 5-window cab. Sound.
Sure is. There's another one beside it, a taller one.
Yeah. That's the 3/4 ton version.
That's a GMC Hydromatic.
Yeah.
That was an early one. Now we're getting down to the pre-World War II.
Just some pieces left, not a lot.
Yep.
This here was one of my first ventures into building cars. My mom and dad went to Australia, and we had this body sitting out beside the shop.
Uh-huh.
It was a rolled over 64, 65 Chrysler New Yorker sitting there.
Yeah.
They were gone for 4 weeks, so I took that Chrysler and stripped all the body off of it. Took that body off that frame of that, put it on that Chrysler, and made me a hot rod. Holy shit, was I in trouble when my dad and mom come home. Oh my God. My dear old man wanted to kill me over that car. What did you cut that up for? Well, junk, man. I wanted a hot rod. Look what I built. Aren't you proud of me? He wasn't too proud at all.
Oh,
After he got used to it, well, first they took it away from me. Like I was only about 13 years old, 14 years old.
really?
And they took it away from me, said, no way, you're not driving that. That's a death trap.
Oh,
So then I kept it and kept playing with it. But it had a 440 in it. The whole running gear, 65 Chrysler New Yorker,
uh-huh.
including the steering column.
Yeah, I see that.
I put all that together by myself.
Wow.
That was pretty nuts. Sure
Wow.
got my ass chewed though. My dear old dad come home and seen I'd cut up his goddamn 28 or 29 T.
Oh, wow. Well, there's another one right here. This is the same body.
Yeah.
Oh, by the grill, probably.
Grill and the tag on it.
Yep, and the tag. It's probably.
It could possibly go. I've never stripped anything off of it, let anybody have anything off of it, but there's potential here.
It's probably a 35 or 6.
I would say you're probably right in the area. Can hardly read the tag.
But it's there. Oh, you bought the nose.
Yeah, in fact, that day I was married to my wife. We went to 2 auctions in one day, and she bought. I sent her to the old car auction, and she bought me like 16 or 17 cars. And I went to the state sale where they sell all the state surplus cars every year.
Yeah.
And I bought another 30 of them there. So that night we met at the hotel in the bar and having drinks, and she goes, "Well, how many did you get?" And I go, "I don't know, probably 25." She goes, "Oh." She goes, "I got just as many." And I go, "You did?" And we had to go clear back to Butte, Montana, which is 300 miles from here, to bring them damn cars home, one fender at a time, some pieces, some not. Oh. Truck with a pecker puller rig on it, they called him. An old pecker puller they used to be for downhole. Him and a guy named Ed Vanderpass bought this. It had a rig on it. And the truck, I think, has got 6,000 miles on it, original miles. Oh, 8,809 miles, 900 miles. And it had a rig on it. That was your turn signal.
Yeah.
So you reached in here, and this little cable,
Yeah, just pull it.
you just pulled this cable.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's a wide body.
And then, if you notice here, this was a chain drive.
Chain drive.
And my dad and Ed Vanderpass drove this truck all the way home from California. They bought it down there in Bakersfield.
Wow.
Ed wanted the rig, and the truck wasn't worth it. It is a chain drive, 8,000 original miles.
$8,906 to be exact. Amazing.
See, there's your blinker handle right there.
Right, right. Look at that window's nice. Not even these windows aren't broken.
No.
And it's a Ford.
47, right in there, I think.
You know, there was a guy in a town close to me a few years ago restoring an old dump truck from this era because he was into gravel and concrete, and my cousin was working on his equipment. My cousin was his mechanic, and he was restoring one of these, and the hood was junk. My cousin spent untold hours trying to find another hood for that thing, and they finally found it, bought it, and then he still had to fix it.
Well, there's one that don't need nothing.
I know it.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Factory visor welded into the roof as an add-on. That's an old Chevrolet dually. Probably a 1.5 tons then,
I
huh?
would say 10.
Yep. Holes, yeah.
Corners of bumpers. Fords, Kaiser Frazers, Fraser.
51 Hudson Hornet.
There's a couple Hudsons out here.
I could use this one.
Alright,
Got a standard transmission.
that's what you need.
I need a bell housing and a clutch and all that stuff. It's a 2-door hardtop.
Larry Kostoviak, the famous basketball coach. You've heard that name? I believe he's basketball. This comes from his parents' place in Shelby.
Really?
Yeah, I sold the taillights and stuff out of it already.
And the doors.
And the doors, yeah. But there's still a lot there. These quarters are pretty sound except for the very bottom.
Yep. This one is just begging to become a chopped hot rod.
It is.
50, right?
Yep.
50 Merc, two-door sedan. Relatively clean. That would make a real neat chopped hot rod.
I believe this is a Plymouth.
40 probably.
Somewhere in that, yep.
Yep. Could be 1 year older. I'm not sure, but that's the era for sure.
It's a two-door, it's a coupe.
Yeah, it's a two-door coupe. Yep.
And there's another. Yeah, here's another. This was. What was that tag on there? What did it say? Hudson Hornet?
Yeah, it's a Hornet. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the Hornet tag.
Another two-door Hornet. And this is a standard shift too.
Yep. You want them parts, I'll get them out for you.
This one here is 51. Yeah, I do that too. A 56 Plymouth Plaza two-door sedan with factory tinted glass. It's all tinted.
Yep. Rust in the eyebrows.
That must have been driven in some other state for a while. Yep. This is another Kaiser, right?
Yep. Pontiacs here pretty much.
Okay, yeah, yep.
And if you want to stand up on one of these and take an aerial, you can too also. There's some 60 belly there, 63, 62, 61.
There's a 61 Biscayne right here.
Yep.
Doesn't have the trim on the trunk. This is what we've been looking at. Walking through, talking about. And pretty much any of these are for sale. They just need to talk to you, right?
They are all for sale. The whole place is for sale. And I guess we can make through here to start with and then. Here's a complete car.
Oh, 1960, Fairlane 500.
Yeah. Belonged to a gal named Reamer. Very cat name.
Uh-huh. Now, did this one have a V8 or a 6?
V8.
V8, uh-huh.
I guess I'll just keep on.
There's
Couple 67 Galaxies. Couple 60, what are these?
61s.
61s.
Yeah, we got the little fins.
Another 67, another 61. Just parts. Two Buicks. Invictas.
Uh-huh, yep.
Here's another Packard. This is a shoebox here, I called them. 51.
Probably, yeah, one.
few Ramblers.
Uh-huh.
This one was the runner driver. And we got tape sleeves.
Oh, wow.
What's left of the 65 that I built the two-door out of.
Oh.
Canadian Pontiac.
Well, I was told that just meant that the trim might have been a little different and they would have had a Chevy engine in it.
And a Chevy frame.
And a Chevy
Yeah, they
frame.
were narrow underneath them. They put a Chevy frame there instead of being the wide track Pontiac made in the States.
Yeah.
They put a Chevy frame under them and made them the narrow track. That's what they call them, Canadian narrow tracks.
Ah, okay.
And a few more Pontiacs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the people who have Rivieras love their Rivies.
'66 Vert 70, I think, Montego. That had a good hood till the wind got it.
Oh, yeah.
And a few old Dodge Scabs, an old Polara. 67 Thunderbird over there. A station wagon and a van.
You got all the models of the Corvairs. Yep. Now for
Falcons in the background back there.
for somebody who collects and builds Corvairs, that would be worth it to come here with a 5-car trailer. Just make
himself a smorgasbord.
make you a deal, and you make them
This
a
one
deal.
runs and drives.
And that's the convertible.
Yeah.
You know what year that one is?
67.
67. Okay, 67 Corvair convertible.
Complete.
Yeah, even the top material is in good shape. It just has a rip. But
Got a little dent there in the quarter.
yeah. Oh, it's got the bucket seats. It was an automatic. It's probably still in it.
Yep. Oh yeah. I tried starting it. It just kept backfiring and had bad gas.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wow, let me shut the door. Listen to this.
And a few T-birds that don't ever seem to find a home.
I think that's a 58.
Yeah, it's 58 and these are 61 2s and 3s.
Yep. Got 6 T-birds. You know, it might be worth your while. I don't know. Kayla lives a little far from here.
The reason it's called a traveler, this opened up and laid down. This went up and it come with a tent. So when you went somewhere traveling, you had your own instant. Anyway, if you look down through it, you can see you can put a mattress in there.
Right.
And that was called a traveler.
A Kaiser Fraser Traveler.
Yeah.
So it probably came with a canvas style tent.
Here was the word traveler.
Oh yeah, it says it right on. It says Raveler because the T's gone.
The kinds of words is there.
So it basically needs a
This side
hood.
does say traveler.
And this side does say it, yep.
But that was you took your family and you went camping.
Right.
And you had everything in one package.
You had a spotlight. Yep,
That's
just
a different. Here it says Kaiser.
Kaiser, right.
Say you like old cars, say you like old trucks. If you've been
Go on down to my other yard. I'm a collector of old bikes and old trikes. You'll be quite impressed.
with us, a trip down memory lane, on a walkabout. You'll be glad that you came.